I've tried to find some time to actually do this rear beam, but I've just been so busy lately, it's been unbelievable. However, today is the day it happens. So this thing is going to go on. And I've also treated myself, so we've actually got new wheels and tyres. I say new, they're kind of new. I got myself some 1.9 GTI alloys, so that at least it's going to start looking like a GTI. Plus they're all balanced, because that was one of the problems with the other wheels. But yeah, not really a too in-depth video. It's just going to be probably about 20 seconds of me actually changing this. So let's just get it done. You're lucky I brought a camera, or you're unlucky, one of the two.
Seconds later.
It's finally out. There's a new one to go in. Wasn't too hard, apart from everything, especially the brake lines. You have to get new ones of them. So here's a tip for in the future. If it's a two-person job, get two people. But I'm not. So two-person job, two people. Not like what I'm doing.
One eternity later.
Okay, so I have found it difficult to film and work, because basically I just want to get a job done, and I completely forget about the whole filming side of it and showing you, which is really mad if you think about it. So the new rear beam is now on. That's nearly all done. What we need to do now is replumb all of the brakes. So I've got my brake fluid, which I've just dropped. Got new brake line, got a flaring tool, got new brake hoses. So basically that is the next job, and I will try and bring you in on as much of that as I can. So let's get to that. One of the jobs I have done that I've not remembered to tell you is I changed the wheels. So I've gotten rid of those crappy Cyclone wheels, and I put on some speed lines, now balanced, so fingers crossed we shouldn't really shake, but we'll see on the second test drive. But it looks miles better now, doesn't it? Look at that, look at that. And we've got some other stuff as well planned, ready to make it look a bit better. And yeah, right, let's see these brakes, come on. Here we are under the car, and I just wanted to point out that I don't think you can see, but yes, we have the new beam in and it looks lovely. This brake line I had to cut, however that is so rusted at that end, I'm going to have to follow the brake lines all the way to the front and just replumb new brake lines. I kind of prefer that. I'll be honest, you've probably seen thousands of people take off thousands of bolts, so you probably don't really need me to do this. So we'll cut to having both lines out and on the floor. How about that? So that's one side out. Let's be honest with you, that would never have come apart at all. So I don't even know what the plan is to mounting that back on. So I don't know, but alright, let's get to either. I'll make this side up first and then do the other side afterwards. Right then, so what I've got here is a flaring tool. Now, I'm not going to teach you to suck eggs. You've probably seen a flaring tool before. So I've got my length of 3/16 brake line, and I'm going to thread on my bit here, and then I'm just going to get these made up, and yeah, start to rebuild the right hand side brakes on the 205. Right, so that is the new copper line and the new hose that's going to go around my beam. And then we'll get the next bit on. So it's a heck of a lot darker. I'm a heck of a lot dirtier. But 50% of the new brakes are done. So let's have a quick look. I had to start from here. If I haven't told you already, I had to go all the way down. So basically I've just completely plumbed the rear brakes from the cylinder. So got some brand new brake line running along. It's not the most glamorous looking thing, but it's on. And here we've got new rear hoses at the back. But yeah, other than that. So yeah, that's the brakes done. Half, like I say. I'll get the other half done, and the next time you see, it'll be me and Charlotte ready for test drive number 2. If there's nothing else stopping us from going, which there shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. So fingers crossed. So. Right then, so the brakes are now bled, the new wheels are on, the new axle's on, so let's take it out for a second test drive. I apologise as well for no Charlotte. I know she's everyone's favourite now, but she is super busy, so yeah, it's just me, and if all else, this will be video documentation of my death. So yeah, but the brakes work. Now, I know full well it's got 0 power, but I have full confidence in the jobs that I've done so far. Weirdly, and yeah, that camera's decided. No, it's gone. I am just using this camera down on the seat for sound. But I love its peppiness about this little car. It's great. We seem alright at 50. Seems fine. But no, I mean, look, you can even see yourself. I don't even have to touch the steering wheel at 60. I'm at 60. I'm not even touching it. It's fine. I can hear the left wheel bearing, but we knew that from the beginning. Oh, yeah. When you lean on the left when you turn right, yeah, you can definitely hear it. First time, I am confident this car will get us there. This car will get us there. Okay then, so those are the jobs that we did. We did the brakes, we did the rear beam, and we changed the wheels. So we've seen what difference it makes, and basically what I want to go through now is a budget breakdown. So we bought the car for 500 quid. That came with loads of spares, like two different vacuum pumps, 3 turbos, a second engine, a D-turbo engine, which I was tempted to put in, but then I just thought, no, I'll sell it all. Loads of ancillaries, and the guy basically just wanted rid of this, and fair enough, I can understand why at this point. So the car was bought for 500 quid. We sold all of those bits for £390, putting me into this car for 110 quid. We bought the rear beam for £70, that's 180. We bought these wheels and tyres and got them balanced for 140 quid, so that's 320. Then we bought brake line, which was 25 quid, so that's 345. And I've already bought the wheel bearing that I will be fitting. I'm probably not going to do that on camera, but I bought the wheel bearing for 20 quid. I actually got both sides for 20 quid off eBay, good old eBay. So that's what, 365 quid we're into this car for so far, meaning that I could probably get away with doing some GTI trim. So you've already seen on the boot, it's got some GTI trim, but I picked that up only for about 20 quid anyway off the Facebook forum. So honestly, this car is under budget. It is, and if I was to charge my time, then yeah, it would be well over budget. But I've managed to source the parts, I've sourced the car. I'll put this question to you: does having bits for free with the car, selling them, and using that money to buy bits constitute cheating? Because I don't believe it is. However, I'll let us discuss that. So that's enough for today. I'll see you next time. I apologise for this not being the most theatrical video, but yeah, if you like it, why not? If you want to subscribe and see more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'll put the subscribe thing right there, because technology. Alright, latest.